Hey guys, what's good? It's Collywood and welcome to the first video of 2020. Welcome to all my returning subscribers or returning viewers, and welcome to anyone that's new. So this video I want to talk about a few things. Now let's start right off fast. First thing I'm going to talk about is my first pickup of the year. It's usually a tradition for me. Sorry if you hear some noise in the back. My cats are running around. Got 4 of them, so they're kind of crazy. It's my wife's decision to have 4 cats, not mine. I only wanted 2. Anyways, back on getting on track. Every year I try to get my everyday sneaker, the one I'm gonna kick it in, just beat up, destroy. Around January 1st or the first few weeks. 2 years ago, these have lasted me the test of time now, and I've beat them to the ground. I picked up these. These were the triple blacks. I believe it's the 2018s. They might have come out a little later than January though. I can go back and check the video, but this was my first pickup for a casual shoe a couple years ago, and I completely destroyed them. You can see the back, the heel is coming off a bit. I've just burned them down to the boost. The rubber is going away. The inside, you can see the insole is just totally warped. Hopefully you can see that look. And like, the shape is held up pretty good, but the smell is horrible. They've been through Guangzhou floodwaters and, typhoon rain, and I think one of my cats might have peed in them when they were a kitten. Not 100% sure, but yeah, it's time for these to go, and it was time to get a new pair that I want to beat as my everyday. Now, one of the main criteria for my everyday shoe would be black on black, because it goes with like every outfit. And this year I decided to go to something I had when I was in high school. It's still a pair I love to death. They're probably in my top 3 shoes of all time. And yeah, everyone says, oh, you have to have like a Jordan in your top 3. In my situation, maybe a runner or something like that. But for me, this is one of my top 3. And here's the bag. So we know, boom, it's a Nike right away. How do you guys know it's not fake? I went to the Nike store. Okay, I have money, I can buy real shoes. Here we go. Can you see it? And you know what? Not everything is still made in China. You see right here, it says made in Vietnam. Okay? And you probably saw it says Air Force One, 1 mid, 07. Okay? I forget all the differences between the years they have on the Air Force Ones, but before I had one that was like an anniversary edition, mid black on black. But here we go. One of my favorites of all time. I had these in high school. They hold up well in every weather condition, snow, rain. You can beat them, they last forever. I would Fat Joe them, but I'm not licking rubber. That's like licking a condom. There you go. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna beat these in the ground for the next year. I know they're gonna last me. What else came in here? Let's see. There's something that comes in China that comes different. Well, yeah, it comes in Chinese. The whole Nike slip. Different ways to lace it. I believe it comes in Cantonese and in Mandarin. Yeah, it's 2 different types of Chinese on here. So most likely Cantonese and Mandarin for this insert. But this is the shoe I'm going to start the year off with. The next shoe I want to get is going to be on the 25th. Even though I leave for the Philippines that day, I'm really going to try to get those Jordan 6 joints, the black and gold, that used to come in the pack with the 11s, but they're releasing by themselves. Back in high school, I think near the end of high school for me, I really wanted to get them, but there was a lot of money to buy a double pack back then for someone who had other expenses and wasn't making a large amount being a teenager. So I didn't ever get them, and I've been always looking at the years, but the resale on them was really high, and I wanted a pair to make sure I could rock, I could wear, and if I bought a pair of dead stock nowadays, they'd probably just crumble on me anyways. So I'm really glad they're coming out again. Gonna enter the raffle, hope I get them. Now let's talk about shoes that came out 2019. There were some real hot ones, nothing that really made me go, I have to jump out and get it. The one shoe that grew on me that I'm going to get when I go back to Canada in August was the Wave Runners. Just the shape and the color on it really grew on me. And yeah, I don't want to be the guy that's like, oh yeah, Yeezy was my shoe of the year, but you know what, that shoe I really liked. There were other nice collabs, but for me, I wasn't a huge fan of the Travis Scott stuff, and yeah, I like the design on it and stuff, but it's just not something I wanted to style with. When it comes to high-end fashion, Balenciagas and stuff weren't that great in my opinion. Yeah, there was all these fashion trends, but I don't always let people decide what I am going to wear. I don't really follow like a sheep. I see what is hype and everyone loves, but it's not necessarily what I love. I like to be more of an individual, but I do find things interesting that's in mainstream fashion and media. The fashion houses of the year, I congratulate Louis Vuitton and the Virgil stuff, but for me, plastic on designer it's not worth the price. The IKEA drop was pretty cool, but once again, I'm not actually a huge fan of Virgil stuff either. I like more a little sophisticated, more a little soft spoken. Gucci at first, I didn't like the designs they had, but the stuff grew on me. Prada was pretty big this year for me though. I liked a lot of the Prada stuff. But okay, let's stop talking about that. Let's move on to the next. So next thing is going to be the direction of my channel this year. What I really want to try to do is bring you at least one market video a month, and then maybe something like my everyday life, do some fashion talk, or whatever you guys comment, I'm going to try to bring you. Now, by one market video, I mean one fashion market, the main thing, the bread and butter of my channel. Shoes or clothes, main thing. I might have other market videos in there, like upcoming one's going to be a stereo audio one, musical instruments, club equipment, go back to the cosmetic market and look for beauty products, hair extensions, car audio parts, car accessories. There's a ton of markets here that I still have not explored and shown you guys. So remember, just leave comments. Matter of fact, comment right now about what markets you want to see, or just videos in generic. If you want to see some certain food videos, certain metro stops, or areas, because you might be moving here to Guangzhou. Comment below and I'll go check those things out for you, do the research, and bring you it in video form. And last, what is there to talk about? We talked about fashion, we talked about pickups, we talked about things excited for in direction of the channel. Well, let's just end it off with, I'm excited to bring you guys as many videos as I can this year, and I look forward to making them for you. I start my vacation on the 18th, and I'm going to spend a lot of time making some decent videos then, so you have a new market video sometime around then, especially since the markets are going to close down for Chinese New Year, and I'm not going to leave you 2 months without one. And then I'm also going to make maybe some short videos of my trip to the Philippines. And then when I come back, make a few more videos and just keep going. So that's enough of me talking for this one. Till next time, it's Collywood. Take it easy.